Hi, this is Tim at Volgistics with your tip of the week for February 15, 2021. Did you know that there's an easy change you can make in your account that will often dramatically improve email delivery rates for your volunteers? Now, because Volgistics sends messages to recipients on your behalf, sometimes these messages are viewed as suspected spam by receiving email domains. Now, this is especially true for CC'd email addresses. And from time to time, it can abruptly become a major issue in response to internal changes made by certain email providers. Emails sent from your account will suddenly begin to get rejected, but there are measures you can take to help your messages get through more reliably. And all of these measures are found in your account's Messages Ground Rules Setup page. So to get there, we'll go into Setup, Expand Messages, and go into Ground Rules. The first, easiest, and most valuable step you can take is to configure your account to use the recommended message settings. Those are found under Email Authentication and From Address. So the recommended settings are to let Volgistics handle sender ID and to use volunteer mail at volgistics.com as the From address. Now, volunteers will still reply to you, and they're unlikely to notice any difference at all if you're not already using this setting. But this can drastically reduce the likelihood that your messages are rejected. You can learn more about this in Volgistics account settings section in help topic 2046. So if we go to that help topic, scroll down here, click Volgistics account settings. This explains how these options work in more detail if you want to know more about that. Now, if your organization strongly prefers to handle their own sender ID or to use their own From address, an alternate solution is to add Volgistics IP addresses to your organization's email service. And this is especially important when attempting to contact recipients who have email addresses from your organization's own domain. You can learn more about this under Network or Provider Settings in the same help topic. Another option that is always advisable is to encourage your volunteers to add Volgistics email addresses to their safe sender list so that their email providers are instructed to trust messages that you send through Volgistics. And this is explained in more detail under Volunteer and Coordinator Settings, again in the same help topic. Now, please keep in mind that even after following the steps, you'll need to manually reset any email addresses of volunteers that have already been marked as invalid. This will make it so the system continues to try to send the messages that are addressed to them instead of skipping them when messages are sent. To do that, if we go into a volunteer record here, if this email address had been marked as invalid, we would see a red icon next to the email address, and we'd also have a reset link here. So clicking the reset link will set this back to an undetermined status, so the system will try sending them email again. Now, if you have any questions about this or anything else in Volgistics, I hope that you'll send us an inquiry and we'll be able to answer your questions that way. Thanks for watching and have a great week.